In this video, we take a wagon ride for a cookout, see some amazing views, search for some gems, take some trails. Did I mention it's Sturgis week? Oh, and there was bison and longhorn sheep too. Dakota kind of blew us away. We didn't know quite what to expect, and it's gorgeous. We definitely want to go back. It was absolutely gorgeous. Loved every minute of it. Definitely want to go back with the side-by-side. The campground, Blue Bell, we stayed at Blue Bell. I picked that one so that we could get in. I was a little concerned about the roads, and for good reason. But Blue Bell was fine. We were able to get in. We did get a little nosy squirrel checking out our Jeep and the occasional bison walking through the campground. But so beautiful. We chose that one and Legion Lake because I figured we could get to those, and from my research, which we could, and that was fine. We did Blue Bell, then we went to Rafter J Bar, then back to Blue Bell, so we had, or back to Legion Lake so that we could have full hookups in between, so that we could dump our tanks and all, which was a good choice. Beautiful campground. Loved Blue Bell. Had a great time there. Nothing I had to complain about with it, other than it was power only, and we managed. We were there during Sturgis week, which we knew when we planned it that we would be there then. We kind of wanted to see what Sturgis was all about, and it's about a lot of motorcycles. So just so you know, if you're into motorcycles and you're taking a motorcycle, that's great. But if you're not, everything is really, really crowded with all the bikes there. We had fun. We certainly enjoyed seeing all the bikes, and they didn't, there's no issues. But the closer you get to Sturgis, the crazier the drives are, and Deadwood wasn't even worth trying to get out and look at any of the sites because there were just so many motorcycles, so many people that you couldn't even find a parking spot. And so we enjoyed it, and we did explore some after the bikes left. We were there for a couple weeks, so we were still there. But it was fun seeing all the Sturgis bikes and stuff. But there's so many people we couldn't even find a parking spot with the Jeep. So, in hindsight, we wouldn't go during Sturgis week again. Another fun town to check out is Custer itself. It's a fun town too. It was busy with bikes too, not as crazy as Deadwood in that area, but gorgeous, fun, lots of shops, there's restaurants, there's lots of stuff to do there too, and we explored that quite a bit too, as well as, of course, the tunnel. You have to do the tunnels in the Jeep, not in a camper. But absolutely stunning sights. We were blown away by how gorgeous it was. Lots of people out there with places to ride horses and to camp with horses and to rent horses. Would love to do that too, and definitely will come back with a side-by-side in the future. Here's a few pictures of downtown Sturgis with all the bikes there. I mean, I know most people have seen it online and the craziness. We didn't see anything really crazy. Just lots of people and lots of vendors and all that. So here's a few pictures of that so you can see some of the craziness. The only thing we found was that we couldn't find a parking spot. As far as how everybody acted, everybody was fine. Wasn't an issue. And it was just very crowded and couldn't find parking spots. There is a playhouse too that I really wanted to do. We just didn't manage to work that in while we were there, but absolutely lots and lots to do in the area, and just driving around and seeing the animals. The Custer Wildlife Loop we did multiple times, and something you never get tired of was beautiful out there. Um, Mainly just saw the bison that are in there, and we did see some longhorn goats and some other things, but and the prairie dogs. We saw lots and lots of prairie dogs. So beautiful drive. Loved the campground. Said nothing fancy, but the people there were very, very nice. The campos. Mom and I walked over to the little store at one point and played around there. There's a little store, and then there's the restaurant right across from that. Easy to get to with any rig. You come in from Custer, you can come in and get to Blue Bell or to Legion Lake without any problem. Some of the others, there's several you can make it to in a large camper. There's several that are not set up for big campers. So if you're going there and you're camping, make sure you check the campgrounds and the drive to get to the campgrounds to make sure you have a path, you know which way to take. There are so many things to do while you're in that area that it's hard to figure out. But we did decide to go on an old-fashioned wagon supper, and lots of fun. You go on the wagon, saw some animals. It is pulled by a truck, so it's not pulled by horses, but it was a lot of fun. The cookout was good. Food was good. They did some singing, and just a fun family filled. Would be great with kids. Just a fun. We don't normally do a lot of that stuff. We do a little touristy stuff, but not a lot of that where we go on tours and stuff. And it was fun to do that. It was fun to see them, to listen to music, to go for an old-fashioned cookout dinner and wagon ride. So it was a great fun, and we had a blast.
Everybody had a hard year. Nobody got their pay. What a time for the lonely ones. Thought every dog had its day. What a time for the wicked, the hungry and the brave. Ain't no time left to pretend. The car is on its way. somebody call the cat in. We don't need another stray. If everybody had an answer, nobody'd have to wait. What a time for the righteous. The hero never came. Ain't nobody out there like us. There ain't no two stones the same. I'll be alright, 'cause I got you on my shoulder. I'll be alright. We'll settle down when we're older. We'll be alright. Somebody let some air in. It's getting hard to breathe. Won't somebody let some light in? It's getting hard to see. I'll be the great liberator and set somebody free. There's time to talk about it later. Come on, we gotta leave. I'll be alright when I got you there to hold me. I'll be alright. I'd slow down if you told me it'll be alright. What a time for the righteous. The hero never came. Ain't nobody out there like us. Or are we all the same? I'll be alright, 'cause I got you on my shoulder. I'll be alright.
Next, we head to Rafter J Bar for some full hookups, and we explore more of that area, including Mount Rushmore. So stay tuned.